Today we got Rikers Island, gangs, correction officers, corruption within the correctional system, China Mac, a whole lot of things that going on Rikers Island. A lot of people been asking me, Warpath, why you don't go through like certain vids that were already made about Rikers Island, being that you be telling your Rikers Island stories, and y'all already know the whole thing. We ain't got to go through that again, but that we talk about here on the LocKout, anything prison, jail, or gang related, in hopes to educate others so that they don't end up like any of us, right? Like me or you or anyone that we may know in life. If you've never been to Rikers Island, good. You're a greater man than a lot of us are. Jail, prison, and all that don't make you a tough guy. Wow. So we're going to check it out, and I'm going to say how I feel and what my opinion and certain things that happened while I was there. Plus, I wanted to see the whole China Mac thing too, because I don't remember. I think I seen it like one time, a long time ago, but it's not something that I remember, like the whole thing, like a movie. Even some movies I don't remember, right? But there's a few things that I've encountered myself that may have a lot of similarities. And actually, some of the guys that I hear that are in this here, I've actually seen them. Not like they were my buddies, but like, yo, he's not lying, you know? And it really don't matter to me. We're not the YouTube police if somebody's lying or not, to play catch 'em. But let's just enjoy this. I'm watching it, so I figure I watch it with my people that watch this type of content. That's all we doing here, really. I'm watching it, and I turned it on to watch it with you, and you could comment on how you feel. If you saw it already, cool. If you didn't, enjoy it. And if you saw it already, cool, enjoy it again. You didn't see it with me. We watching it together. You already know it's on the LocKout. Rikers Island, American jail, the most notorious, and the jail that rang the most bells through the whole America. Rikers Island Correctional Facility. Facts on the LocKout.
In jail, complete upside down kingdom. Everything that means something to us here doesn't mean there. And everything in there that's negative and what you shouldn't be doing, it means everything. My name is Marcel Neal, 34 years old.
Facts. He ain't even lying. When you in there, it means everything. Oh, I'm lying? But yo, you see him right there? He's one of the ones that I seen him, like, he wasn't my buddy, but I remember his presence and him being around me. And he seemed like he was a good dude, like, but he was definitely there, like, times. I was there a bunch of times, bro, nothing to glorify, right? But I remember he's somebody that I remember seeing, and you knew, like, he's not fronting, he's not lying, you knew, like, he was somebody. Like, you feel me? Like, he was doing him. Facts. With the Bloods at that time. Facts. And he says it here, too. He had to put in a lot of work, whatever he had to do to come up. And we're going to get to that. And then I'm going to tell you how I feel about what he said and his situation, how it popped, because I seen a little bit of that. And right there, I turned it off. And I wasn't even going to play it because, you know, sometimes we do things like this and then we get caught up in our own feelings. And then you think that you have your own truth and your own version to it, and you can't take away from his story. You feel me? That's why he went through war. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you were somewhere else and that didn't happen, then it is what it is. But big ups to him, man. Shout out to him, you know. Hopefully he's free. Hopefully he's doing the right thing, you know. Because he seemed like he was a good dude, and he touches on that, on the little piece that I seen, you know. But there's a few people in here that we're gonna get to also that you could tell they never gonna go back to jail. You heard? Facts. Like, they were scared straight. You heard? But Rikers Island, man, definitely. You know, I say to myself, like, I got used to it, so it became like nothing to me. To be real, bro, not even trying to glorify it or anything, but it's a sad situation. It became like, Or Rikers, like, let's go. Like, what you gonna do? Lock me up? And that's sad when I got accustomed to it. Like, but everything became so important there that was not important in the street. Like the smallest of things, bro. Is a sad place, bro. You don't want to end up in jail. Let's check this out though, because this is not like a full action situation going on of Rikers Island, but it gets like kind of sad, and maybe it could help someone. I know a lot of people seen these, but it's different here on the LocKout. You didn't you didn't watch it here. Let's get it.
4 years old, and when I first went to Rikers, I was 14 years old. And at that point, it was like you go back to being a child now, from a 14-year-old in the streets, and you think you're tough to being a child. You want to call your mother, you want to call everybody you can possibly call to get you out of there.
That's a fact. You start calling everybody, bro. You know why? After a while, that fades away. But it's definitely you start calling people like, yo, you could get, because you feel like, like, let's say your bill is something as simple as $2,000. It seems like nothing, right? But for some reason, people that that got that money, they start like, nah, I'm not getting him out. He's not going to go back to court. He's going to run. I'm going to lose my money. $2,000 becomes more important than a human body. You ever thought about that? Because every time I was in them cells, I thought about it, like 5,000. Like sometimes I had petty bail too myself. Not all the time it was a crazy bail, but it was petty to me, the money, because I knew, or you knew, that we could go outside and get it quick. But to a person that's hard working human being, they look at $5,000 like a lot. I had no respect for money back then, like at all. I'm just starting to do that now. I have some respect for money. If that, I never respected it. I looked at it like, that's nothing. I got you. You know the I got you thing, right? But I always asked myself when I was in them cells or when it was time to lock in, I couldn't believe that a lot of us were in there for such petty bills. Some people I would talk to $500, $1,000, and I was like, I wish my bill was $500, bro. And I couldn't believe that. No matter what could he have done so bad that a human body or human to help a person be free wasn't worth. Honestly, there was people with dollar bills, few hundred, and I sent my peoples to get them out. I swear to God, if you watching this, say facts and step up, because some people watching is him, they don't say nothing. And I didn't do it to get clout fed or whatever, but this was a long time ago. But I even made my girl come and put up money to bail a man out of jail. Facts that I just had met. I swear to God, bro, I lie to you not. Yep, and I think that's why partly whatever higher powers up there has kept me alive when I was supposed to be dead so many times with tubes down my throat in a coma and all that. You guys seen the pictures that been on the show. Facts. Because even though I was running around being a little demonized person in the devil's grips, there was a lot of times that I did good because deep down inside I had a good heart. I was just lost in the streets and in the jail and the and the wanting to be a super thug life that leads you nowhere. Spend most of all my life locked up. What did I get out of it? Nothing. It's sad, bro. If I knew then or was doing then what I do now, what I know now, could you imagine where a lot of us would be? You're a smart dude. You're a bright dude. If you watching this, you smart, you intelligent. You can be anything that you want to be. But sometimes we just choose to go a different path. So for some reason, negativity calls some of us, and sometimes we start thinking it's more fun, right? Like it could be boring. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I wish I would have chose a different path. I wish I would have chose the path of the so-called nerds that we call nerds nowadays and all that, right? It's no nerds. Those are smart, intelligent people that chose to make the right decisions in life. Because that nerd has a boat. That nerd has a house. You understand? That nerd is probably going to open up a jail one day. Like, I don't know if I ever want to own a jail, but you get what I'm saying? He's a boss. A lot of people in the street thug, look, I'm a boss. Are you really? You're a boss? I've been outside and you dudes that are out there hustling in all different gangs. Facts. In all of them. Ask me for money. My dude. Facts. And I'm making videos. I'm like, my dude, maybe you in the wrong hustle, bro. Like, for real. Like, what's it? Hello? Come on, bro. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. It's too much time for a little situation. Like, it's not worth it, bro. Period. Period. I've done it a lot of times. I can show you my rap sheet. Convictions. Over 27 arrests and over 17 convictions. Something like that. It's super high, bro. Facts. I didn't even know. I was just told that not too long ago when I caught a case from a Rikers Island case recently. Facts. I said the story, but let's get to this anyway, bro, because starts getting into me, you heard, right? But Rikers Island, this right here, let me know in the comments, would you do this, what he's about to say? Facts. A lot of y'all probably would, and a lot of y'all probably won't, but keep it real, though. Don't lie.
2, 3, or 4 inmates ran the house.
The program is, you're gonna do what we tell you to do when we tell you to do it, or we're gonna beat your ass and you out of here.
So there's like a chain of command. So there's the people.
Well, all right. Most of the time, that program thing and all that, you with the program, you not with the program, you with it, you not with it. That was a lot in the adolescence that was happening. All the times I was there, I was a lot in the adolescence, bro. Keep it in the comments. If it happened, if people was doing that, you as an adult, like going up to you and be like, yo, you with the program or you not with the program? Like, I really seen that a lot in the adolescent state. Because we was the type of dudes that we was running around, even when I was in Mar 4 lower, and when I kept going back to Rikers and all that, dudes, we was adults playing adolescents in Rikers Island, and a lot of people used to do that. Like, say they was of a younger age to be in the adolescent, right? And it says a lot about where our mindset was at, that we grown men, 20s and 30s and all that, and going to the adolescence. That's where it falls into play that age is a number, because the mentality was the same of a super youngin'. And some of the young dudes that were around me when I was playing adolescent and was adult, I'm gonna be honest, they acted more mature than me. Obviously, I was there, and it wasn't, we there because we want to still live that wild life. Like, it wasn't to get away from the case, because we knew that once you went to court, they know your age, bro. But the corrections, you would say that your age as an adolescent, and they will place you in the adolescence. Leave in the comments if you remember when that was happening. Facts. There was dudes with full beards walking around before this whole beer gang flow that we got in New York and all that I said I would never like leave it like mad big. I would never leave it like that. It's not my style. I think it looks dirty. But, you know, I let it show from time to time, you heard? But my thing was always, I like it thin, you know? I'm not with all that, nah, bro, that's some Philly shit. With all respect to everybody, you heard? That's not me. I think it makes you look dirty. Facts. You know why? When you on camera and video, it may look hot, you know, in the pics and all that. But keep it real. When you see a lot of people up front, it's like, damn, my dude, shave that. Like, wildin'. Facts. Anyway, boom. Not that I care about the next man's beard, because you know how I do it. Well, you worried about the next man? It just looks wrong, bro. And you keep feeding to these youngins that that's a cool look and all that. Nah, bro. Why would you want to look older? Like you're trying to stay. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. That's dirty. Shave that. Yo, War, you bugging. Check it out. It's Rikers Island. Facts. So I remember that in the adolescence happening a lot. Like, yo, you with the program. Like that whole thing that just went down, that the correction officers were being investigated for the World Tour. They had this thing called World Tour, and it was the program. People got arrested behind that. Look, and this thing that we're watching here was made way before the world tour people got locked up. Look it up. I spoke about it. Facts, probably a year or more ago, right? Facts. And they did the world tour and her son got locked up. She was a correction officer and they even set her son up because she was, I guess, saying some things that they felt she's not supposed to be saying now that she left. Look that story up. World tour. Facts. You're going to see it's a facts. I got it. It's in my bottom of my videos. Look, world tour. I spoke about it. The youngin', her son is in the pics and all that. Facts. They ripped them. Boom. Facts. They ripped them. Why? And his moms used to work there. And they was like making him do a lot of things. Facts. Another gang. Facts. Look at that. I don't even want to say what gang he's involved because I don't like to start, I'm trying to refrain from, saying things that can have our own people like getting at each other. It's not cool. But check this out. But go check it out. You're going to see. Huh? Boop. Let's get to it. This gets good though. Because I'm going through a little, and it's like I'm hearing things and it's like that. A lot of these dudes in here, you could tell like him right here, I don't know what he got locked up with, but he seemed like a good dude. Although I seen dudes that look just like him and carry themselves like him, quiet, meek, and humble, and was putting in the most work on Rikers. Don't ever believe that these dudes that be coming around like, and they was making all that noise and all that. Nah, I seen quiet dudes that dudes would be like, nah, I never heard him. Of course you never heard him, but he was getting busy. If that means getting busy to you, today I look at it like ignorance. But back then, I ain't gonna lie, I looked at it the same way. Like he putting in that work. Every time I land to the island, you gotta get like that. It's sad that when you get to the island, it made me an animal. I got animalistic, like no feelings. For only one time I went through and I was humble because I had a few days out. They put me in the projects. But in my head, I kept saying, if I gotta come back from court, it's lit. You're gonna find out why they call me Warpath. And that's a dangerous way of thinking that at that time, the clique that I was running with, Hard Body, they must have thought like, what's up with the bro? Like he's quiet. Like in my head, I was laughing. I swear to God, I'm MO. That's how you know dudes need more help than others. I was laughing. I'm like, somebody's going to walk through there that knows me. He's going to be like, yo, what? Oh, son, it's crazy. Or whatever, right? But I only had 7 days. I slid through, boom, and I was out. Thank God, because I was like, yo, I'm going to fall back. I ain't going to make no noise about the phone, nothing. Because I already knew I got sense. I'm out this day. You feel me? I said, if something comes up, I got to come back. It's a wrap. That was the only time I didn't even touch the phone. I mean, with you, I had 7 days. And I knew it, right? But it felt like the longest 7 days of my life because I was already like off the island like for a few years probably. And then to go back and I seen the orange jumpers and everybody wearing people wearing the Velcro thing and all that. Meanwhile, I was used to us rocking our clothes and all that. So it became like, holy snap, like you feel like, my dude, I'm actually in jail. That's what Rikers Island is now. It's like all these other places. Now you feel like you in jail. And before, it didn't feel like you was in jail because you had your own clothes, your jewelry, whatever, right?
Top person that is like in control of everything. Then it's the team, which is the enforcers. Then after the team, there's either a designated person that's in control of the day room where you play your cards, your chess, watch.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real and I ain't even trying to show off. I'm not even feeling that part. Like, you know why? Because when I was in Rikers Island, all the time I was on Rikers Island, I ain't even trying to show off for nothing, bro. This is facts, bro. Anybody that's been around me will tell you, bro. I never had to experience that, bro. Like, I didn't even see that in houses that I was in. And I was in a few houses on the adolescents, adults. I was in a lot of buildings. I never experienced like where the team, like this is the team. When I was there, it was gang. There's the Latin Kings, the Bloods, the Muslims. I don't know if he saw that as the team. I think... and I know what they call it, the team. I know, like, don't get it twisted. I heard it was happening when I was in the adolescence, like in certain houses and all that. But remember, when it was already like the 90s and gangs was forming, you feel me? And even though it was like Batman, Robin, Apple, Bam, that I seen Callouts make a video, Callouts TV make a video about Bam. When I went there too again, I seen Bam in the hallway, so I remember the face and dudes like, yo, Bam, what up? And he seemed like a good dude, and I was on the other side. A few dudes. Yo, tomorrow's video, if I remember, I'm gonna talk about an incident that happened to me when I was in the adolescence. The only one thing that somebody did to me and nothing else, but I remembered about this. And I felt like a bird. I'm gonna keep it 100. And there was nothing I could have done about the situation. Like nothing. Facts. And I'm gonna explain why I couldn't did anything. Please, somebody hit me in the DM and remind me, because I forget. It's the only time that something really happened to me. That sometimes when I play it back, I try to picture the dude's face, bro. And that's bad, right? Because they say we should forgive in life. And I want people to forgive me. I've done a lot of wrong things to people in the world. So we got to forgive others, right? And things like that. But it's bad because in my head, when I think about it, I'll be like, I still need to work on myself. I guess a lot of us do, right? I'm still working on because I'll be like, I would like to catch him, my dude. That was like 20-something years ago, man. That was like 20 years. You bugging, boy. You know, he's probably dead. Hopefully he is. Nah, yo, boy, you dead ass. Nah, I'm only playing, bro. No, I'm not. Yeah, yeah, but it was a Spanish dude too. Facts, always. A Puerto Rican dude. Facts, but we all used to, get it popping with each other too when it was lit. Like, it don't matter. There's no discrimination. If you violate, you get violated. That's the way life is. You feel me? And I know, but the message is always you got to love all people. We don't glorify nothing. We don't promote gang violence here. We don't promote going to jail. We don't promote streets. We promote that's not what you should be doing. Although from time to time, the show gets a little electrifying itself, right? But that's normal. You heard? That's normal human being stuff. People be like, oh, well, you a hypocrite. One day you wake up, the next day. No, that's not hypocrite. That's not, you know what? And if it is, cool. We could all be a little hypocritical. You know why? Guess what I am too? I'm a human being. Facts. Yes. Or you think I'm a robot because I make videos? You think I'm a bot? No, bro. So anyway, let's check it out. It's getting crazy. Gang. But remind me about the video. Facts. Homeboy violated war.
I'm 34 years old, born in Lower East Side, Manhattan. I got into trouble as a child. I was in and out the system, like Spofford, group homes, detention centers. So before I went to Rikers Island, I was already like...
Nah, yo, Mac, you ain't getting away with that, son. Yo, son, you see China Mac? Yo, what up? Nah, yo, shout out to China Mac. I F's with Mac. Everybody know I make videos about it. In my other channel, Golden Culture, he hit me back like, yo, I respect it. You feel me? I like China Mac. I always said China Mac is going to be a dude that don't matter whether you like it or not. When you talk about hip-hop, you got to mention Mac because he brings something different to hip-hop. Facts. And hip-hop was based off a lot of people, ethnicities, and groups coming together and forming Voltron to create one thing. Facts, hip-hop. That's why I always say the facts when we going to talk about hip-hop. Facts. I was there. I don't know if you think I'm 21 years old. I'm not. Facts. But NWA, all that, lit, right? When the Puerto Ricans and blacks together as a whole started the beautiful movement called hip-hop. And then came people like China Mac, Asian people, boom, put their little grinds in. Boom, white folks came, put their little grind, and it became hip-hop. And then it went skyrocket, right? And it's a beautiful thing. We understand that some want to claim it more than others and push some people out. It don't work that way, bro. We together worked on that. That's the problem. We can never unite as the people. Just gimme. Nah, I want more. Nah, I did this. I did that. You heard? Facts. It's crazy, bro. But anyway, yo, China Mac is a bugged out dude, bro. I like them. So anyway, that's how hip-hop goes for me. But I F's with China Mac, bro. Just so you know. Facts. China Mac is ill, too, with the music. I think he put in a lot of work, and he's passionate about what he does, man. And that's what I like. Facts. Remind me about that story for tomorrow. That story's lit. I just wanted to see this because I'd never really seen it like that. But dudes like China Mac remind me of King Korea. Facts. And King Korea is the one that gave me my name in the 90s. Facts. And y'all seen him come in the live and all that. And he's out now. Facts, he's supposed to be coming on the show. I don't know what happened. He was going through something with his leg and all that. You know me, if a dude don't keep hitting me, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? With all respects to him, I don't be sweating nobody or none of that, you heard? If I don't see a dude like, I just fall back, you heard? But shout out to King Career, man. Hopefully he's all right. He's doing the right thing. And I call him King still because that's what I knew him as. And we all kings and queens in this world. Facts. So anyway, let's just get it.
And I was relatively new to the house. I had court the next day. So I called my mother and somebody taps me from behind. And I was like, yo, you can't use that phone. I was just like, yo, get away from me, yo. And then I'm talking to my mother.